what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental
Surinam
occasion.
Against Ajax.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ronaldinho, and here's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Lovely bit of... Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
That has not gone well. Ledjed, Akanji, Howson, Akanji, Wan-Bissaka, aims beyond the defence. Roberto Baggio. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mateus. Looking to play him in. And it's Studge. He's having a pop! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That pass isn't the best. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Surinam have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Little pass back. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Stoichkov. Almost half an hour in now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. Stoichkov. Bebeto. And it's Baggio. Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Ledjed. Messi. Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Tomali. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's going for goal! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, well played. And the shot! Looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well timed, excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Bebeto. And Stoichkov! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in the second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Surinam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the most...
Stoichkov! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Stoichkov. Nicely weighted ball. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Surinam looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half. Surinam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Swings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming. Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Roberto Baggio just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Oh, such a clever touch. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Oh, he's having a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a...
He's having a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's got space here. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining.
Great chance! And it's come back out to him. And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a loose ball.
Bebeto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution for Surinam, number 18.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on to replace him is
amongst the goals.
number
He's being
15.
taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Surinam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance for a shot! That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Bebeto. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that defender was unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that's well seen too.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. A lot of space ahead of him. He won't be happy with that one. David. And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chance! But he's left disappointed. Can he get it through? Can he finish? David. Jordan Henderson. It's Bebeto. Oh, good read. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Milan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Alaba. Looking for the run. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now the breakaway. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's bustling, he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. David finding himself in space. David has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There's a sharp little ball here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter.
He's having a shot! There it is! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Surinam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played. It's just beyond his reach. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Kane. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Olise. Now it's Kimmich. This looks promising. Pass somewhat off target. He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti. Spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Kane. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. David, and he is deftly away. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's where it came from. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lopez. Messi couldn't squeeze it through. Totti, there he goes, and the shot! Alaba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bebeto. Olise. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read. Danger is averted. Tonali. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimate?
And Bebeto! Oh, off the bar! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Oh, shot, surely!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bebeto is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end? And the finish! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's been cut out, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen, and a shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan have their lead.
This is wonderful front foot.
Chance! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Can he finish? goal.Milan! And again they hit the front. Kane at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Totti. Osimhen. There's the shot! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 45.
So we have movement
Numero
on both
14.
benches.
Numero 7.
Milan go up by
Totti.
2 and are looking
Lasciano
good.
il campo per
Well, that's
il numero
really
21.
winded the opposition.
Luis
You can see their
Suarez.
manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty
Messi.
quickly. It's
Attenzione,
composure
un
from here.
cambio.
Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's David. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Olise. Jordan Henderson. Now Roberto Baggio. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Forlan. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Bebeto. Brilliantly cut out. Fermin. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! Raul. Jordan Henderson. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Howson. Fermin.
Ci saranno 5
good
minuti
read.
di recupero.
5 minutes to add. David. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a throw. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Lopez. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Kanji is the name on everybody's lips. Might be a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top. Bebeto!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Surinam with the corner, there first. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space, and he's lost his man here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Del Piero. That's tidy. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Tonali gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Baggio. Can he get it through? Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. That's a little off target. No way through. Now it's Pato. And here's Pirlo. And it's Pato. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that wasn't far away. Surinam have their second corner now. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Tonali. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Nicely intercepted. So it is still 0-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
What a throw in. Griezmann. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Pato. Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Del Piero. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Goal! 29 minutos de jogo, com a
First
camisola
breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the
22.
manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And they're back on the ball again. David gets into a good position. And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Del Piero. Looking for options for movement.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Pato. David. Now, what about a counter-attack? Surinam spots it and intercepts. And it's Del Piero. And here's Pato. Del Piero. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's well positioned here. Shot at goal! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Roberto Baggio.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Griezmann receives it
compensação.
in a good position here. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Surinam sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. We expected better, and so did he. Somewhat off target. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Griezmann. He's in a good... And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Surinam find a position of real strength now. Pass is just off target. He's had a shot! Caicedo. Iniesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Caicedo. Some resolute defending there. Griezmann.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out towards the flank. David. Messi. And this is Bebeto. Caicedo.
Surinam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Oh, what can he finish? And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That looks a good ball through. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Puskás.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Pato. He has a look out. Iniesta crossing. And a header! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 94.
So changes afoot here, and
Alexandre
from
Pato.
both sides.
Número 22. Iniesta.
Taken back almost at once.
Pirlo. Vão dar o seu
Surinam still have the cards to affect this game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número
Griezmann
18.
does well to get it back.
Número 11. Tevez.
Roberto
Está a
Baggio.
acontecer uma
Has
substituição.
found the net here, of course. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Roberto Baggio. Very nicely done. That has not gone well. Caicedo. 75 minutes played. David.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh no, he's got that wrong. It's Caicedo. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio. That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero chasing after it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Olise. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Griezmann. That's a sharp pass. Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Puskás. Now that's well seen too.
2 minutos de compensação.
Roberto Baggio. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's not got that quite right. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire.